injustice, zoning PDP presidential ticket to South, Dokpesi, Lamented. Chief Raymond Attorney Aleogoho Dokpesi is a member of the People's Democratic Party (PDP) Board of Trustees. In his interview with journalists in Abuja, he spoke on the zoning controversies in the party, saying it will be an act of injustice to deny the North the presidential ticket in 2023. Abdurrahman A. Abdurrauf was there. As a member of the PDP Board of Trustees, what is your view on your party's decision on zoning, particularly the presidency? In 1998, when the People's Democratic Party was being established after the G34 had confronted the military, a statesman who believed won Nigeria and went through the trauma of military rule stressed zoning of office. The constitution of the PDP states very clearly that there shall be rotation and zoning of office both for the party and the political office. And I have remained very consistent in my arguments since 1998, at the G34 meeting. Alhaji Lawan Keita had suggested that Alex Ekwueme should become the president, but Alex Ekwueme said it is a group, not a political party, that when it transfers into political party, you can canvass whether I can be president or not. When the party came into being, it was agreed by all, including all the Northerners, that because of the injustice done to the Southwest should be given the opportunity to run. It was unjust. AIT transmitted its live. That was the first live transmission into the United States of America. That President Bill Clinton, and I am saying it very publicly, called President Obasanjo, the PDP candidate at that time, to congratulate him on the floor. Obasanjo was surprised and asked Clinton how he got to know, and Clinton told him he was watching him on a Nigerian station, AIC you call it. So because of the necessity, agreement had been reached that there will be zoning and rotation. But where do we start from? We said let us start from the south, and we push the zoning to the southwest. Don't forget that in the 1995 draft constitution, which Abacha conducted, in the report and records, they had entrenched this idea of zoning and rotation, where it was envisaged that the 6 geopolitical zones will have term of 5 years each, so that in 30 years we will end up on zoning and would have been one united country. From there we can start exploiting merit. After deciding on the 4-year rotational, when Obasanjo came in, there was an expanded party caucus where it was canvassed that the military had done a lot of damage, and the PDP program came not be fully implemented with those 3 years, and would be desirable to extend it as the constitution has improved for them to do 8 years. Again, all the founding fathers, including Alex Ekwueme, Ogbemudia, and all the PDP bigwigs were present at the meeting. And again, it was the northern delegates who said, we have no objection. We shall exercise patience. We will allow Obasanjo to have another 4 years, but with a provision that if you do 8 years, we too will do 8 years. Let it be understood, and that is the foundation. And everybody said yes. Ogbemudia gave the vote of thanks and appreciated Northerners for the understanding. So Obasanjo did 8 years until 2007, which means 2007 makes it 8 years. But that agreement, power was supposed to have rotated back to the north, but it was a member of the South-South Assembly led the delegation to say the South-South had not had any opportunity that the South-South should be given. I traveled round. I did not carry a gun, I did not shout, I did not fight. All I did was that I engaged the Nigerian public. We travel everywhere, we lobby for a South-South president, but the time we got to the convention, Chief Olusegun Obasanjo said, "Look, Dr. Peter Odili, you have done very well. If we go into the convention, you are going to win overwhelmingly, but we have had an understanding with the North. Please let the North be the president." That is how Umar Yar'Adua came in. Yar'Adua unfortunately did not live long to see his 8 years. He did only 2.5 years because in actual fact, I can tell you for free of charge that by November 29, 2009, Alhaji Umar Yar'Adua was not available, and therefore the vice president was the one overseeing things. The argument that he didn't have executive power, he didn't have constitutional power, let's leave that aside. He was the de facto. He had until Yar'Adua died May 6, 2010. That was supposed to be the first term. Well, I agitated at that time that for us not to break the principle already established, let us have the not complete the remaining term of 4 years so that we can be done with the northern presidency, so that we come back to the south, Mr. President, as he was at that time. If you want to run, prepare yourself, and you can even be vice president to any of the northerners that you want to choose if you feel you want to be relevant. So these people are still clamoring here over who was supposed to run and who was not supposed to run. So what is this man all in all talks about this whole issue now? Because I seriously still do not get it. Well, let me tell you that His Excellency Governor Bola Ahmed Tinubu, before he became governor, when in Mobile, whose headquarters is just directly in front of my house, as young men with Chief Akinyelure Supo Adebalogun Ogungbe, all of us, we got to Oniyarin Entertainment's local location in Lagos. We drink, we eat, I dare say we womanize together. He became governor, God bless him, but does that remove the fact that we were good friends as young men? Should I say that because he belongs to a political party, he is now my enemy? He is the godfather of my second to my last daughter who has a master degree. Bola Ahmed Tinubu is the godfather. He is a Muslim, but we were so close. So if there is an interview and they say your relationship with this person, I will say I don't know him because of politics. I don't believe in that. He is a philanthropist, he is kind-hearted, and he is supportive of ordinary persons. There is no journalist in Lagos whom Bola has not touched in his life one way or the other. I praise him and wish him the very best in whatever he puts his hands on. It has nothing to do with politics, but the good relationship we have always had. He has not told me. President Goodluck Jonathan has not mentioned it to anybody. I am sure Goodluck is a statesman. He sacrificed his ambition and fights after the 2015 election because he wanted the united Nigeria. Don't forget that the person we have at the helm of affairs when Africa matters are mentioned globally today is Olusegun Obasanjo. He is aging and very soon he may not be able to move around as he is now. President Jonathan is a younger person. He is able to present Nigeria, promote Nigeria, and attract friends and investors to Nigeria. That role falls on his shoulders very well. I encourage him to be in that position and be Nigerians image maker and reference point. He is well suited for that, and I wish him the very best. So now what are you actually arguing about? Well, you can go to the comment section and share the on this article. Thanks for listening.